Hello guys! Today I'm out here by the river. That over there is the Quaker Oats factory. Oh, it looks perfect today on the water. Not much of a breeze. It's perfectly mirrored. I love it. There's a boat coming. Oh, there's a skier. They can't go past that. They don't want to because there's a dam over there. And this spot from the dam over to this train bridge, this was my focus today. I'm here to do a reading and use my spirit talker. The moon, look at the moon. It's shining right over there, right by Hilton where I work. Where's it? Hilton's right there. That's the DoubleTree I work at. And the moon is right there above it's actually right above the Roosevelt, which is an old hotel that like very famous people stayed at from history. So old presidents and stuff. That place is pretty cool. I like that it's right above that. But, yeah. Here we are. Let's get the spirit talker on and see. Okay. Oh, wait. One thing I want to say before. My watch just undid itself and fell off. That's interesting. Shady red people over there that just pulled up a few minutes ago. The broken ass window. Anyways, from that train bridge over to the dam, I feel like this is where some spirits had their bodies placed that I speak to. Some things that the ripples are rippling right to us. I feel like the boat did that for a reason. Ripple effect. I was just talking about ripple effects on one of my videos. And I was telling multiple people actually lately that we need to pay attention to the things that we're doing and how that affects the world around us. Like, what kind of quakes are you making out there? Anyways, I feel like this is the goal that some people have to get you and other people in there. If you're one of their targets. I'm not sure what type of people they're targeting. That's my problem. You know, if they're looking to rid the world of evil and they feel like there's nothing they can do about certain individuals and the police can't do anything or whatever, so they got to get rid of motherfuckers. That could be who's in there. Could be victims of sexual abuse. I don't know. We're going to have to figure that out. That's why we're here. I'm going to do some readings and talk to the spirits. I don't have a spirit talker on quite yet. But I'm reading the area. Over here, where you park and you come in, the road is down a little ways. This is a hill. You can barely even see that you can park here. That was something I took notice of as we came up to this place. And before I have stopped here, and there were trash bags around here. And I felt like that was a sign. Today, when I walk up to my spot here that I chose, I just felt like it was the best spot to sit because I'm getting some shade from this tree. We have a chew pack, and we have some Slim Jim wrappers. They're laughing like crazy and driving away now. I don't think they understand. I see them. I see them. They're fucked up. That color red, there's something wrong with him. I drove past a place today, and the name of the place was Voodoo Chews. I think it was a tobacco shop. So that's strange that I said there's a chew pack here, and then they start laughing and driving off. After earlier today, before I came down here, I was at home and seen a figure in the sky that looked like a voodoo doll. I shared it on my TikTok. I'm not gonna let them bother me. We have a hawk flying over right now. Literally just flew directly over me. 2 of them. Two beautiful hawks. I don't know if you guys seen those or not. To look at around here and talk about today. Alright, Spirit Talker on. Edith. I personally don't know any Ediths. I'm pretty sure there's some characters in the Bible.
Am I really dead?
Well, Spirit, probably. I mean, you're talking to us on the Spirit Talker, but people's higher selves have come.
Right.
Like, people that are still alive, their higher self has contacted me. So, I guess not everybody is dead. They talk to you on this. Spirit Talker on. You guys cannot.
You're
see
safe
that.
here.
Can't see it because of the sun, but they're still here. You can hear it. Said you're safe here.
Agony. go.
I was gonna fall off there for a second. Hey, two geese coming by. Okay, let's see what we got. We got the 5 of.
She's coming.
She's coming. Who is she?
They
Alright,
see the mist.
somebody seen the mist? The mist is a spirit. It kind of haunts people. It reveals itself as a mist. Kind of looking at the sun too much. We're gonna have to switch it this way.
They need you harm.
Somebody means me harm. The people that mean us harm are these people. Look over there at that shape. See how that is an interesting shape to have on a factory? It looks like a cricket racket to me. Alright, off the bat, we got 5 of swords. That's somebody trying to be betrayed. Backstabbing. Something's very heartbreaking. We have the Page of Swords, so some truth is heartbreaking. Truth
Introvert.
about something. Got something to do with a Scorpio. Political views and business issues as a focus. And somebody's mad at this time but needs to stay grounded. Your shit stinks. Ew. That's weird. Right now I'm smelling some kind of poop in the air kicking up. It's geese poop. But I wasn't smelling that before. We have 5 of Wands. So some conflicts. Page of Pentacles.
Are you too scared?
A bit of information being portrayed or delivered that is to do with business issues. Looking at the financial aspects. We have Ace of Wands. So, creative gifts from the divine. Somebody feels like they have 10 swords in their back after somebody set them up so many times for failure. See, these people that we're dealing with, they like to cause people grief. They like to get you into situations to where you struggle, and then they laugh at you because you're struggling instead of helping you like normal human beings or people with a good heart would do. They don't do that.
Rich.
They blame you. They make you look like you do these things to yourself. If you would make better choices, your life wouldn't be as fucked as it is, and nobody should feel bad for you. So, I'm stepping on everything. But anyways, this is where those people end up. When you believe all the things that you heard about them and how they did this to themselves, all of a sudden they're in there. How did they get in there? What do they do that we shouldn't be sorry for them for when they go in there? The why. If we cut off this little piece right here, the why comes into play. Why the blockage?
This place is home.
Why do they create blockages and then laugh at people? They're torturous. They have no real reason for getting people into this goal from this trestle bridge over there. They were told by the city they can't even use this motherfucking bridge anymore. Because they don't want them. It's not a. Sometimes they back their trains up and stuff, and they'll have them sitting on that bridge for a few days, for hours, and that could be when they're dumping bodies in here. Everybody knows it's a real issue. That's why they're not allowed to park them train cars there anymore. So they have to go find other ways to get the bodies in their goal. Everybody knows. Around here. So anyways, I myself am one of their
people
targets.
everywhere.
That's because they don't like that I see them. I see their stuff. I see the signs. Last night I was just, or not last night, a few nights ago I was watching a program about other countries, and one thing that I noticed was they were glorifying
Below.
crickets. They were stapling that to England. So something to do with England. The crown, the king.
Goodbye, friend.
So anyways.
Be careful.
Yep. If there's something that I'm doing, minding my own business and living in my truth, following the law, if I accidentally get in your way and I end up here that means there's something wrong with the way you're doing things. I shouldn't be noticing. I should know all that. I shouldn't know all that. You know what I'm saying? They're
Walk
messy.
right.
I ain't even gonna tell somebody that they're wrong for getting rid of the right guy. You know what I'm saying? I might sympathize with the killer if the victim was a piece of shit. See, they're trying to make these victims out to be pieces of shit, but they are the pieces of shit. When you're a good person and you just get in the way of these pieces of shits, that's what they do. They make it seem like what they're doing's good. They wouldn't know a blessing from a messing if they were both sitting in front of their face, okay? We got moving to calmer waters. A mess. Oh my gosh. I just got wet. How did I get wet? I just got a sun drop. Dude. I just got a drop from the sun on my shoulder. You ever heard of sun drops? I've gotten them before. I've had a sun drop directly in my eye once. It was actually a moon drop because it wasn't sun. That was a moon drop. I got a moon drop in this eye. Anyways, I got a sun drop in the fucking house once. The roof was not leaking. Nothing was leaking. It just comes from nowhere, man. It's paranormal. I just got a sun drop on my shoulder. It's so cool. It's because of what I'm talking about. It's because of what we're exposing over here in the shade. The sun's shining on my backside. But anyways, right when I pulled that out and I felt the sun drops, I just felt another one on this shoulder. But about this card stands for like love and passion and care. So that's from the universe.
Peace.
For helping bring the peace. These are the moments I do this for. I literally just got like, that's like finding a rare item in a game. I just got a rare item from the fucking sun god. Fuck yeah. We got this King of Cups here. Two of Cups.
I'm innocent.
You're an innocent person. We got Two of Wands, indicating a divine partnership. Somebody was fabricating this story, fabricating the details. Like I was just saying, how they want to make you sympathize with them for being the killer. So they'll tell you whatever they got to say about these people so that you sympathize with them. But they're fabricating everything. When they're lying through their fucking teeth, then you shouldn't be sympathizing with them at all. They know that. They're the type that knows that. We gotta check the duality. If they're leaving out the truth, there's a reason. gotta figure out where the missing pieces lie. Even if you don't know what the missing pieces are, if you can find out at least where they go and why those ones are missing, I can help. At the bottom of the deck, we have something to do with a Queen of Pentacles. The Knight of Swords. So taking action based off what is the truth. This Queen means business. We have a King of Wands, who is ruling with creativity. We have the Sun. These are details people are not looking at. These people want to lie and try to get us to believe that we should sympathize with them, even though they're pieces of shit. And we're seeing straight through their lies and deceit, and their shit's falling apart. We have new partnerships coming in that are going to help some people that are targets, because we know, we see it. We see how they doctor it up, we're going to say, to look a certain way.
Children here.
There's enough people around here who mean business. They aren't going to be able to continue doing that. I know these people right here, on this little strip right here, they're affecting a lot of people. Not just people from this city. People all the way to New York. All the way to China. I'm glad to be down here. I'm glad that we're putting the pieces together, because this little spot right here of this river has got some very dark secrets around it. And somebody drew a wiener. I think, yeah, you know what? If anything, that's where the real wieners belong. Not people that they victimize and trick into looking like a wiener. Do I look like a wiener? I'm one of the wieners they said belongs there. Or is this what happens? You walk up to a wiener and they put you in there after they have their way with you. Because I don't want to let any wieners just have their fucking way with me. I'm only gonna have a good time with some real down to earth wiener guys, you know? Guys, I wouldn't even consider a wiener, like, this is literally, like, the people that you encounter that will put you in there are walking wieners. They're dicks. They're like a dildo somebody else has in their hand, and they're just fucking everything up with it. Like, for real. The powerhouse right over there. That's the arena that is connected to my work. That's where I work. I'm always watching them over there with the semis that come in and stuff. So that's why I put some pieces together, and that's why I came over here, because I'm like, okay, I get it. This is their perfect spot. You see how it's nice and calm right here? But it's not so much down that way. If you threw the bodies in over there, they're more likely to not settle. So this is a good spot. You see? If you cause these people problems, they're looking for you to just hop forever. It's their type of crickets. Sorry, spirits that walked away. I didn't know what you were saying. Says encouragement. And my life was taken. You know what that makes me think? Oh damn, it said children here too. Okay, going back to where we left off with the spirit talker. It said, I'm innocent. That was the last thing we heard. And it says
I'm
here.
with my children.
Children are here. Serenity. Shop. Encouragement. My life was taken. I'm with my children. Anyways, when I read where it says encouragement, I was thinking about how I just told you guys over there by the wiener that some people are like a dildo that somebody else is just fucking things up with. And it's these shady ass business owners. No doubt. That's why these people feel like they have literally they got them by the balls. They're employees and stuff. They don't want to lose their jobs. They like the benefits and shit they're getting. It's sick.
I'm very lonely here.
Sorry, you're lonely, your spirit. Were you not from here? Did they bring you in from somewhere else? They could be trafficking people. This could be like a destination to where these traffickers send their victims. There's your pickup location. You order a little girl to have your way with, and they'll dispose of it after for you. Like it's a fucking business. Gotta cater to the people, gotta give the people what they want, even if it's a little girl's booty. Shelly. I had a friend when I was growing up named Chelsea Ross, and her mother's name was Shelly, and she was murdered while we were all at school one day. We have this King of Wands and an Empress. And walking away from illusions. I think somebody's seeing through the fog. Things are not right when it comes to certain things.
Little girl.
Little girl. Right. A little girl. I just pulled in, did a U. Now they're backed up to park.